Welcome to Germany vs. USA, and today I have no idea what we're talking about.
So, Jim doesn't know what's going on, what's going to happen now. I woke up this morning, just being alone in this apartment, everyone was gone. And so I was just gonna, I was looking at my workplace and I was like, well, I'm just gonna go out for a walk. Gonna go to the mall, I guess. And what I tried to do is basically clear my mind of American culture. It's just like put
Is
my
that
mind...
why when I came home the AC was off?
Bunch of grocery carts around. The kitchen was gone. So I basically cleared my mind. I tried to clear my mind of everything I know about the United States. And I was, just look at the small things that you will discover when you walk, I guess, around an American city. And just took pictures of that. It's a lot of videos. It's a lot of I guess footage with shaky, but that's it. So basically, I'm just gonna take you through my day. And there's a couple of pictures. I'm gonna ask Jim if he knows why I took those pictures, or why I would have taken those pictures, why they're different to I guess the German everyday life.
Okay.
Okay. So here I have my MacBook. I'm gonna show the pictures and I'm gonna blend those in the video later. So this is our workplace. This is where I edit. So I got up and. Yeah, a little video here of me walking.
I like the American sidewalk.
Yes, there's an American sidewalk. Actually, there were some somewhere, and some there weren't. But that was okay. I mean, there was not a lot of traffic. Then, here's a picture. There's a nice car in the background.
Okay, so why did you take this picture?
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, I see if you get...
There's another one.
Okay, I guess I'm not going to get to answer that one.
There's another one.
Okay. Big houses.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm going for.
Big yards. Lots of grass, no fences, no dogs.
I mean, yeah, some of that also, but it's actually the driveway. You always have a driveway to the house. There's always actually a lot of lawn between house and the road. Whereas in Germany, you often have either very short lawns. And these are often you can go around them. I guess
yeah, those are two-way drives. They're not. I mean, we're in Nashville right now, so a lot of these things, I guess, are also regional to the United States, right? Right.
To the south, sorry.
And it looks like you were walking in a nice neighborhood.
Also, I was walking in a very nice neighborhood, so...
Yeah, if you were not walking in such a nice neighborhood, the driveways may be a little shorter.
Okay. But, even if you fly over, if you fly over the States, you will always see, the driveways. So this is, something I picked up on.
By the way, we have 3 driveways now. My dad built a new driveway.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My mom wasn't happy about that.
Okay, so couple more driveways here.
Mailbox.
Mailbox. How about this?
Your mailbox is on your house, in
often,
your door. Yeah. Whereas we often have these, so our mailmen actually don't have to get out of the car. Mm-hmm. They just keep going. I mean, half the times they don't even slow down. They're just woo, woo, letters.
And the doors on the USP, United States Post Service, or USPS, they are also on the right side, the doors, right? The driver's on the right side.
Right, yeah. So they drive on the opposing side so they can just lean over.
Okay, yeah. Awesome. So, and then I guess if that thing is up?
Yeah, so if that is up, that means the letter is in the mailbox for the mailman to pick up.
Okay.
And
do they also, that means that they have to pick up a letter. So
right, so the mailman knows, there's something in there for me to pick up.
Okay, but he doesn't put it up when he delivers a letter.
Nope.
Okay, so that's actually by the owner of the mailbox who's hey, I want to send a letter and you need to stop here to pick it up.
Right.
Okay, in Germany you have to go to a public mailbox thing to throw it in.
Oh, no. That's the little red flags up means...
Nope, no one has to get out. Just it's awesome.
All right, ADS security, it's a home security system. Mm-hmm. And... I don't know, people put these signs in their house, and so you have so it's if I'm breaking in your house, I'm like, there's a security system, so I'm not going to break into this house, which, to me, I don't know if I had a security system, why I wouldn't advertise I did, but also know you can buy those signs for $30, you don't even have to have a security system.
Right, of course. And I've seen those in certain areas of Hamburg, expensive, nice house areas where they have similar stuff, but then usually you don't see those very often in Germany. Next one.
Fire hydrant.
Fire hydrants.
In the middle of that guy's yard.
just out there. We don't, those we don't have. We have they're I think at the ground basically. Ours are.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, ours, and those, I feel like you always see that in cartoons and everything. Dogs.
It's very American.
Yeah,
like you run over it and there's like a huge fountain of water.
Yeah, on a hot summer day, like in the big cities, they'll pop one open and like so water will spray out. I mean, it's so fun. Every time I've been into New York, I've always like keep an eye open for one to be popped open. Never fails.
Never happened.
No, I've seen one like every time.
Oh really? They do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
There's just kids like running around.
Yeah, kids just run around cooling off. Yep.
Pretty women in white shirts. Hopefully.
Usually just little kids and hanging out.
Okay, well,
not the best scenery.
Okay, next picture. I was actually, I mean, there's nothing really here for you. This is just like a nice park actually.
Yeah, just the park. I don't even know where that is in relationship to where we are. So you must have been really just getting it.
I was probably been out like 15 minutes walking, I guess. And then I discovered...
A trash can?
Yeah. What trash cans? Actually, we did not talk about... Jim has not seen any of these pictures before. We did not discuss this, so I'm just wondering, what about trash cans?
Well, you'll notice that there's only one trash can, not like 17.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else. I mean, we kind of just throw everything in our trash cans.
Right, but what if you were in Europe?
You wouldn't find a trash can.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You just wouldn't see one.
I mean, you will find some at a certain point. You will find some, but there's just way more trash
I
cans.
usually like to pretend like I have to tie my shoe and just ask Alex to hold something for me, and then I just make him hold it.
Yeah, you do that actually. But yeah, way more trash cans in the U.S. than in Europe and in Germany. How about this one, Jim?
It's a big house. It looks like 2 houses are being built right now.
Yes, 2 houses being built. What else? Focus on the second house here. On the right side.
Second house looks like they're building the roof. And so the roofs are different? Is that what you're going for?
Yes. Well, what the entire house... I mean, even on the house, like in the first house, you can see what is this like made of?
Like roofing material?
Well, and the entire house is made out of?
Oh, wood. I mean, yeah, the whole house is... Is that what you're going... Yeah, the whole house is made out of wood.
Yeah.
Okay. But, I mean, to be fair, they could put bricks up after.
Oh, could they?
Yeah. So
okay.
that's just like the framing of the house.
But on the left one, I guess they... Because you can... No, they don't. Do they?
Yeah. I mean, you can. So, like, yeah.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Well, I just thought they were completely made out of wood. But you don't... You see that every once in a while, like those, like, we call them Fertighäuser, like, you know, houses that are basically like 3 days to build.
Yeah.
And you have those every once in a while in Germany. Kind of a trend, I guess, but not very often. Often you will see brick houses.
Brick houses, yeah. I mean, with that, I'm pretty sure they're going to put bricks or some type of paneling on it.
Okay, awesome. Found another hydrant.
No fire hydrant.
Had to take a picture.
Ah, a Dixie.
A Dixie.
Yeah.
The other night we were vorglühen pre-gaming, and Jim was talking about something about Dixie, and Dixie in the US is like the South, right?
Right. Yeah.
So, and I told him, you know, that's what our porta potty. This is a porta potty. Are called actually Dixies because that's the brand that makes them.
Right, it's D-I-X-I, right?
Right, Dixie, exactly.
And then ours D-I-X-I-E.
And then Jim got really sad when I showed him that Dixie in German means like a portable toilet.
But then I handed Alex a Dixie beer and we were even.
Yeah, that's good. That was a good beer, the Dixie beer.
It's not a good beer.
Next one. Yeah, first, the sign is cricket. Then second, no trespassing, no unauthorized vehicles on school property. I mean, that's just the sign that you wouldn't see in Germany, I guess. No trespassing, no unauthorized vehicles. Yeah,
we have those signs, and then we also have signs like on land that will say posted. And if it's posted property, depending on what state you're in, they may or may not be able to shoot at you.
Yeah, nice. Awesome. And on school property, there's another thing that I thought of is when you visit like a school, because I went into an American school and did like a presentation about German culture. And I had to sign in to a book at the counter, and I got like a little tag that said like visitor, and you know do you always have to do that?
Yeah, for the most part, they want you to sign in as a visitor. I mean, we've had some problems in our schools, with stuff going on. So yeah, they definitely want you to sign in. They don't want someone that's roaming around free on campus.
I think that's probably a good measure. I mean, it's kind of sad that one has to do it, but that's probably a good measure. I mean, I'm not sure in Germany. I don't think we have. There might be schools out there that do that. I'm not aware of them though. But yeah, so that's the thing with schools, I guess. Then circus in town, huh?
Yeah, it looks like a circus tent. It could be a farmer's market tent where he's setting up to like sell vegetables and everything. I'm trying to see where you are. Yeah, it looks like a farmer's market. So
Right there. Actually, I took a little video, and it's kind of cool actually because, well, the videos. There you go.
there you go. Yeah.
I was really surprised because I didn't expect that. I mean,
Oh
there's
yeah,
a bunch.
Nashville does a great job. There's multiple farmers markets in town, and then there's also like little co-op guys like this who will also sell stuff. So,
Okay,
yeah.
and that's. I mean, are they always there or are they?
They move around a little bit.
Okay.
There's one in town that's always there,
Mhm.
and then like right over where I live, they also have one once a week.
Okay.
And then these guys is kind of seasonal,
Okay.
so if they'll be there or not.
Okay. So they had a bunch of like. I mean, you just saw like a bunch of like apples, bananas. They have like I guess tomatoes and a whole bunch of stuff. And then these baskets, I'm not sure what they were like. I guess.
Really, just to help bring the stuff in,
Okay.
and you might have been able to buy them, for just decorations or
Okay.
whatever,
Yeah, there were quite a few people around. And then what did I check on the register? Like, what did I check?
to see if you can use a credit card.
Of course.
And you could, yeah.
You could. I know the thing, but there's a credit card reader right there. So, oh yeah, then I stumbled upon a bank.
Oh yeah, so the difference there is obvious where like the drive-through.
Yeah, you
right?
have like and there's a close-up here. You have like a bank with like an ATM that you can just stop by.
We really never like getting out of our cars. If we can just stay in our cars all the time, we're happy.
Then, yeah, why did I take this picture?
Oh, okay. Well, the double line means no passing,
Mm-hmm.
and that white line means like you can pass, like go around somebody.
Right.
And I'm trying to think in German roads that y'all don't really have that.
In Germany, I mean, I think all.
It's one
I'm trying
line.
to-
It's
you're
one
right,
line, isn't it?
It's one line, and then it's basically like the back line here, like the white one. It has like I guess like gaps, and we don't have yellow lines. I don't think. I mean,
I'm trying-
only on constructions like on the autobahn, but usually all are white. Well, there's a big truck.
I mean, that looks just like every European car I've ever seen. No, that's a very American car right there. It really is. Just Terry. It's a redneck truck. I mean,
truck.
he does not look like he just came from a farm. It looks like he's showing off. But
Okay.
yeah. So you see it has a lift kit on it to make it higher. It has mud tires. It also has...
Wrench, right?
Well, yeah, it has a winch on it and
winch, right.
then a brush guard. And then right there, zoom in a little bit. Is
Yeah.
that... I think he has a spotlight on the top as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a spotlight.
Oh, I
So-
didn't even see that.
Right, and so let's say he wanted to pull up in a field, he'd
Yeah.
turn that spotlight on, and he may or may not take his deer rifle out and do something illegal. I don't know why else he would have a spotlight.
Okay.
Maybe if he was like lost his watch or something and he needed it.
Okay, then I saw this dude there. Just basically, I mean, I had had my
Okay.
iPhone out, and I was just like looking at him, and he just looked at me. I hold up the iPhone, and I just waved, and he just like really nice and waved back and smiled.
Yeah, so that's a bum.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm telling the story here.
Okay.
So I just waved, and just basically crossed the side, and I talked to him and asked him if he would be willing to say something. If I recorded basically what we said, and so we kind of.
Does he tell you what he's doing?
Yes. So
Okay, good.
let's just listen to the video, okay? So you're saying you're selling papers here, right?
Okay, this here is called the contributor paper, and it's put out by a church. And I used to be homeless, but since I started selling this paper, I'm not homeless now.
That's awesome. So you're selling the paper for like $1,
Right,
and you pay how much for it?
25 cents.
25 cents. Awesome, man. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good
and
one.
You in Germany, y'all have a great one.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Yeah, so it's a really good thing they do here.
Yeah.
So it's for like the homeless or people who've had like problems. I don't even know how they get involved, but they stand on a lot of like the busy corners and they sell the paper, and then the paper is all about homeless life
Right.
and what's going on to improve it, what efforts are being made, to help these people and like some of the stuff these people go through. Just trying to educate, and but it's always $1 and. People support it in town. I mean, I've picked up a couple of papers before. They're interesting reads.
Yeah, it's awesome. We have actually a very similar system in Germany as well for homeless people. And actually, I didn't have $1 on me. I felt so bad. I couldn't buy one because I wanted to buy one. He's gonna be there tomorrow at the same time, so I'm probably gonna go back tomorrow
Yeah.
and buy a paper from Ryan. He's a very nice guy. He's very cool. So then I was getting closer to the mall actually. Yeah, Tell me about that picture, Jim.
All right. Well, we got a jewelry store.
A broad approach. Germans not up into the States. Broad approach.
Okay. Broad approach. So this is a shopping center with